In the hall of Samos, torches burned, and shadows leaned on stone, while Kaisa pieces waited there, like cities overthrown. Bosk watched the board in silence. Samos studied every line. But beyond the little battlefield moved a darker design. A woman cried in silken robes, dragged before the table's light. Lady Rowena the Lydius, proud and pale with fright. Her ship had crossed the waters, her guards had lost their claim, and now she stood in Portcar's grip, where free pride meets its name. Samos plays in shadows, homestone on the board. Every move a secret, every word a sword. Samos plays in shadows, while the torches roar. Kaisa chains and politics are all one game on Gor. She said she was above the pens, too high for iron law, too fair for marks and collars, too proud for what men saw. But Samos asked her softly, what place has freedom here? And pride became a trembling thing when death drew close and clear. She chose the life of bondage rather than the blade's descent. And on the tiles before the men, her borrowed greatness bent. The board remained before them, the pieces waited still. For even while a life was changed, Kaisa served the will. Samos plays in shadows, homestone on the board. Every move a secret, every word a sword. Samos plays in shadows, while the torches roar. Kaisa chains and politics are all one game on Gor. But Samos had another fear, one he would not name. Orders from the mountain dark, a friend inside a game. Priest kings, Kuri, hidden hands, Portcar's canal and flame. And Bosk could feel beneath the board a move no man would claim. In shadows, but his eyes betray the war. Samos plays in shadows, with the fate of more than Gor. Rowena falls, the pieces turn, the hidden fires rise. And somewhere past the carnival, a masked player waits in disguise. The 12th passage hand had come, the canals were strung with light. Flags and lanterns shook in wind, and Portcar laughed at night. Fire eaters swallowed burning wool, jugglers flashed their rings, clowns and dancers lean in masks, 100 shouting things. Bosk moved among the crowds there with Paga at his side, where free women dared in hidden masks and slaves could laugh and glide. The piazza roared like Thassa, the drums beat wild and far, and no one knew who watched for blood at Carnival in Port Car. Carnival, carnival, mass beneath the moon. Laugh before the waiting hand, for silence comes too soon. Carnival, carnival, where every face may lie. A kiss, a knife, a hidden game beneath the painted sky. Changed a locked-up man for a chained and hooded girl, and coins came down like summer rain as wonder shook the world. A free woman gave a favor, a scarf against his chest, but another girl in collar begged to be possessed. Then near a Kaiser booth he saw a hooded player sit, while Boots Tosh bit the showman argued over profit. The player would not lose for coin, nor soften skill for pay. He played as if the board itself was truth he must obey. Carnival, carnival, mass beneath the moon. Laugh before the waiting hand, for silence comes too soon. Carnival, carnival, where every face may lie. A kiss, a knife, a hidden game beneath the painted sky. Knew the stance, the voice, the limp, the rage behind the hood. A ruined legend hid in black, where no proud player should. Score Miss of R, once crowned by boards, now massed among the poor, waiting where the carnival could open one more door. Carnival, carnival, the game begins again. Carnival, carnival, with actors, slaves, and men. The board is set, the masks are tied, the secret roads run far, and Boss steps toward the hidden play at Carnival in Port Car. He sat beneath the blackened hood, a monster by the tail, a face the crowds must never see, a life gone thin and pale. Boots demanded copper coins, a longer game, a show, but the hooded player crushed each fool because he would not throw. Bosk watched the board before him, the strange position laid, a line from famed openings, a trap within a blade. Not tavern tricks, not carnival luck, not cheating in the noise, but high Kaiser, clean and cold, a master's hidden voice. Masked player, move the piece, let the silent board release. Masked player, under shame, still the heart remembers fame. Scormus, lost in black, the road of honor calls you back. Masked player, hide no more, there is still a game on Gor. Bosk would not take a false win, would not insult the board. No gifted victory, no mockery, no cheap theatrical reward. The player heard the respect respect there, and something old awoke. Beneath the hood, beneath the pain, beneath the bitter cloak. Outside the crowds were laughing, inside the trap was laid. An assassin moved through carnival, and steel found darker trade. Brundisium coins lay hidden where the dead man's secrets bled, and Bosk began to understand why Samos looked with dread. Masked player, move the piece, let the silent board release. Masked player, under shame, still the heart remembers fame. Scormus, lost in black, the road of honor calls you back. Masked player, hide no more, there is still a game on Gor. Priest, kings, or curry whose hand had moved, who placed the blade in play? Why would Brundisium's money shine where death had struck that day? Bosk must leave Port Car behind, disappear from every eye, and join the rogues and players where the road and curtains lie. Masked player, move the piece, no broken soul is least. Masked player, raise your head, the old great game is not yet dead. Scormus, lost in black, the road of honor calls you back. Masked player, hide no more, there is still a game on Tar spit blue kisses wide, actor, schemer, king of dust, with wagons full of masks and ropes, props and tricks and borrowed trust. Chino laughed and Lecchio tumbled, Petruchio waved his wooden sword, and every village paid a coin to forget the hunger of Gor. Rowena served with lowered eyes, Lady Talitzia bore the load. Bina walked with haughty fire beside the player on the road. Bosk wore the troops' poor clothing, a vagabond in plain disguise, but Brundisium drew him onward with ciphered secrets in its lies. Boots Tarspitz rode, dust beneath the wheel, comedy and danger under paint and steel. Boots Tarspitz rode, laughed before the blade. A stage can hide a warrior, and a trick can breach a gate. They played in towns and crossroads, they danced for bread and pay, while Bosk watched every messenger who crossed the southern way. Scormus moved the pieces, Bina watched him burn, and every stolen glance between them made the player's heart return. Lady Anina crossed the path, courier proud and fair, with papers bound for Flaminius and Brundisium's hidden lair. She thought herself a hunter, but a hunter may be caught, and soon her fine commands became the lesson slaves are taught. Boots Tarspitz rode, dust beneath the wheel, comedy and danger under paint and steel. Boots Tarspitz rode, laughed before the blade. A stage can hide a warrior, and a trick can breach a gate. A farce may look like foolishness, a trunk may seem a toy. A masked man may be broken, a slave girl may be coy. But every prop and painted line would serve a deeper plan. For actors know the art of lies as well as any man. Boots tar spits roll, roll toward the sea, toward Brundisium's palace and its secret treachery. Boots tar spits roll, let the canvas curtain sway, for the players go to war now, in their own outrageous way. Bum 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 bum.
From Brundisium proud, with orders sealed and clear, a packet for Flaminius, no common man too near.
Belnar trusted my cleverness, the palace knew my name,
and I thought the road would bow to me as court and city came.
But roads have eyes and forest hands, and pride can miss the snare.
The papers that you guarded
now lie in open air.
You ask me not to touch them,
you tell me they are vain.
but what is worthless to the world does not make Coria strain.
Lady Anina's packet,
cipher, seal, and thread,
Brundisium is whispering
where hidden masters tread.
Lady Anina's packet,
The courtly mask is thin,
a proud freed woman loses ground when the players draw her in.
Flaminius will avenge me, Belnar will hear my cry.
I am no slave, no tavern girl,
No property to buy.
you cannot treat me so lowly.
You cannot make me bend,
The road will turn, the city rise,
and this will find an end.
perhaps the end is nearer than your courtly heart can see.
You may yet kneel to order
From girls beneath your dignity,
Rowena may command you,
Bina may laugh beside,
and every mile to Brundisium
may strip
another pride.
Lady Anina's packet,
Cipher, seal, and thread,
Brundisium is whispering
where hidden masters tread.
Lady Anina's packet,
The courtly mask is thin,
a proud free woman loses ground when the players draw her in. Were these words for priest kings?
or were they meant for beasts?
Were cars and are mere counters?
At Belnar's hidden feasts,
Boss could not yet read the game.
but one truth burned like flame.
Brundisium wanted him bound, and Yanina knew his name. Lady Anina's packet,
Hide your secrets well,
the players have your paper now.
and more than pride may fall. you out. We'll watch its triumph die.
At the camp of Boots Tarsk-beat, the cooking fires burned low. Rowena ruled as first girl there and told the rest where to go. Talitzia carried burdens, Bina bore the stream, and Yanina, proud in silence, found herself inside a dream. The players sat with Bosk at dusk, the board between them bright. 5 games beneath the open sky before the fall of night. Scormus lost and won again, yet never sold his name. A shattered man still living for the purity of game. Camp of painted lies, canvas under skies. A fool may wear a captain's sword, a player may hide his eyes. Camp of painted lies, where laughter masks the blade. The smallest prop in Boots' wagon may become a trap well made. But dust rose on the horizon, Tharlarian feet drew near, and Lady Yanina returned in triumph with soldier's whip and sneer. Boots cried, "We have caught him!" Chino held one arm, Lecchio held the other, and Bosk accepted harm. The manacles closed behind him, the key was lifted high. Yanina laughed that she had won where Flaminius would try. She thought her fortune rising, her power nearly made. But the players knew how tricks are built and where the locks are laid. Camp of painted lies, canvas under skies. A fool may wear a captain's sword, a player may hide his eyes. Camp of painted lies, where laughter masks the blade. The smallest prop in Boots' wagon may become a trap well made. A captive may be willing when the capture serves his plan. A trunk may hold an answer that no fortress wall can ban. Boots smelled gold and glory, and Nina dreamed of fame, and Bosk went bound toward Brundisium, inside a player's game. Camp of painted lies, let the painted curtains fall. The comedy is moving now toward Belnar's banquet hall. Camp of painted lies, every fool and slave and friend has a part to play before the palace meets its end. Brundisium's hall was bright with lamps, with silver wine and flame. Belnar sat upon his height, a Yuba rich in name. Flaminius watched in narrowed silence, Yanina's chair stood bare, and Boots Tarsk-beat bowed low and wide before the courtly glare. The troop had won a purse of gold, the stage was theirs to take, and comedy began to run like ripples on a lake. Petruchio strutted with wooden sword, Chino danced with Lecchio, and every laugh inside that hall was part of Bosk's next throw. Banquet of Brundisium, raise the goblet high. Actors play and courtiers smile, but mirrors wait nearby. Banquet of Brundisium, a city holds its breath, for one wrong line in Belnar's hall may turn the feast to death. Cilicia stood, their stage marks stripped away. The crowd called out and reached for them as slaves were made to play. Venus stayed beside the player, a bracelet on her wrist, and Temenides of Kos leaned close, too proud to let that pass. He wanted Vina for himself, he mocked the hooded man, and Belnar watched with interest as challenge turned to plan. A board was brought, the pieces set, the hall grew sharp and still, for now the evening's real play would test a master's will. Banquet of Brundisium, raise the goblet high. Actors play and courtiers smile, but mirrors wait nearby. Banquet of Brundisium, a city holds its breath, for one wrong line in Belnar's hall may turn the feast to death. The stake was Vina's lovely life, the player's fate was worse, for Temenides named boiling oil as his victorious curse. But Scormus bowed before the board, and under hood and shame, the lost high player of Ar came home inside the game. Banquet of Brundisium, let the crowd grow still. A slave girl hangs above the floor, a board becomes a hill. Banquet of Brundisium, all masks begin to fall, for Kaiser now will speak aloud before the Ubers was drawn, no shield was raised, no spearhead split the air. But every man in Belnar's hall could feel a battle there. Temenides sat robed in pride, a player famed by Kos, while Scormus hid beneath his hood and measured gain and loss. Vina trembled overhead, bound beneath the ring, a living stake in silence for the game that fate would bring. The pieces moved like armies, the board became a land, and Scormus saw the hidden roads no lesser mind had planned. Night alone. Move the rider, clear the file, let the trap grow mile by mile. Scormus takes the home stone, remembers its own name. A broken player rises in the glory of the game. Temenides grew pale there, his confidence undone, for every counter he had dreamed was answered one by one. Belnar leaned in silence, Flaminius watched the door, and Bosk among the guests could see a legend born once more. Then came the final movement, clean as lightning's art. No roaring charge, no bloody blade, only mind against a heart. Capture of Homestone, Scormus said, and terror left the board, while Bina fell before his feet. His slave, his prize restored. Move the Yuba, guard the stone. No man plays this night alone. Move the rider, clear the file. Let the trap grow mile by mile. Scorus takes the home stone, heart remembers its own name. A broken player rises in the glory of the game. He spared his beaten cast brother, returned the life he'd won, and Temanites fled from Brundisium before the night was done. But Bilnar's smile was brittle, for he had seen too much. A poor troop's hooded player had brought high cause to dust. Scormus takes the home stone. Let the hall recall the night. Scormus takes the home stone. Hidden genius comes to light. Bina weeps and kisses him. The court still fears his name, and a broken player rises in the glory of the game. The players left with papers signed, their documents prepared, while Belnar laughed before his guests and boasted that he dared.
Bring the trunk, the Ubar cried, display our captured foe. Bosk of port car bound and sack, that all the court may know.
The locks were turned, the lid was raised, the leather sack stood slight. Too small for Bosk, too curved in form, too strange beneath the light.
They tore the hood away, at last in silence filled the hall. Lady Anita knelt inside, the proud one made to fall.
The trunk opens wrong,
the trick has changed the song.
the captive is gone.
The court has waited too long.
The trunk opens wrong,
The palace feels the flame,
and the woman who claimed victory is displayed in her own shame. She cried that Bosk had done it. She struggled in her chains, but Belnar's favor turned to wrath like fire across dry plains.
Then alarm bars rang from prison, cells were emptied in the night, and Bosk called out behind them by the boiling oil's red light.
The vat went over roaring, a sheet of flame ran wide.
Courtiers leapt and soldiers cursed as smoke began to rise.
Bosk vanished through the chaos, mirrors turning sight to lies.
A palace full of armed men could not trust their eyes.
The trunk opens wrong,
The trick has changed the song.
the cat
victory is displayed in her own shame.
A trunk can be a doorway,
A mirror can be a wall,
a stage trick can defeat a guard.
in the richest U-Bars hall.
Bellona wanted spectacle,
But spectacle turned blade,
and all is courtly certainty
began to burn and fade. Let the smoke and fire sing.
The captive is gone,
The player's path is clear, and Brundisium's proud palace
learns the cost of pride and fear. In Brundisium's smoke and confusion, Belnar's rule fell into night. Flaminius schemed among the ashes, still reaching for his right. Busk took cipher keys and secrets, faced the men who served the throne, and bound the proud Yanina as his property and own. Saphronicus, general of Ar, came through the city gate, and sudden power shifted in the broken halls of fate. Flaminius found the trap had turned, the U-Bar's death was known, and Busk walked out with what he came for, leaving Brundisium overthrown. Players by the sea, where the wagons meet the foam, masts and boards and painted swords have carried heroes home. Players by the sea, let the morning banners fly, for fools and actors changed a city under Gor's wild sky. On the hills above the water, boots and troop were drawn, watching smoke from Brundisium fade into the dawn. Rowena laughed with Telitsia, Gino smiled and Lecchio grinned, Petruchio nursed his battered head, still dreaming fights to win. Scormus held his biner near, his collar on her throat. A player who had lost the world now found a living note. Boots had golden stories, and Bosk had won his game, while Yanina waited, packed away to learn a lower name. Players by the sea, where the wagons meet the foam, masks and boards and painted swords have carried heroes home. Players by the sea, let the morning banners fly, for fools and actors changed a city under Gor's wild sky. Some men fight with iron, some with armies, some with lies, some with mirrors, trunks and curtains, some with genius in their eyes. Kaiser is not only boards, nor war only blade and scar. The world itself is played by those who see the moves afar. Players by the sea, let the road begin again. Players by the sea, raise a cup to masks and men. Brundisium burns behind them, port car waits before, and somewhere in the greater game, move, priest kings, Kuri, Gor. Crowd will cheer, Scormus will return to fame. Bina kneels where love has led, Yanina learns her chain, and Bosk, who crossed the stage of kings, leaves with secrets from the war. For every man is player once upon the boards of Gor.